pictures. There we go.
All live.
Oh, are we?
Mm-hmm.
Cool. We're live.
This is a random test, and then live stream. You can just straight up upload it, and don't take no room on my phone.
Awesome.
That's why live stream is also great. So like, yeah, if we get viewers not during this time of night or whatever, it'll be uploaded and people can view it later.
Sounds good. Sounds good. Hey, man, why you got that picture of your thing?
Not that.
Yeah.
That's Terry's thing.
Yeah, I know. My thing is, why do you have it on there?
Oh, because she was talking to me earlier.
Oh.
I just never got it off my phone. But yeah, me and my friend Antwan here, we were talking about doing a debate show. Originally started off me talking about watching Fresh Prince, and then he said 90s black sitcoms. And,
Exactly.
and then I listed off three. It was Fresh Prince, Family Matters, and Martin. And then he said Martin and Fresh Prince, and I said, well, how about Fresh Prince versus Martin? Because he's more of a Martin fan, and I'm
I
more
am
of
a
a
Martin
Fresh
fan.
Prince fan. And we don't get us wrong, we like both Martin and Fresh Prince, but he's more on the Martin side, I'm more on the Fresh Prince side. And if anybody wants to chime in, it can be any shows that you want to talk about. But right now, one, I will say, who do you think overall is funnier, Will Smith or Martin Lawrence? Martin Lawrence did stand up, Will Smith did not, but Will Smith fucking cracks everybody up.
No, it's not even a debate, dude.
What, you think Martin's funnier than
Martin
Will?
kills Will Smith. It's not even a debate. Overall funny, Martin is just hilarious.
Martin will crack you up with a stand-up. So
that's what I'm saying.
On an overall consistent standpoint, Will Smith's funnier. Especially there for a while in the 90s, too, and like every fourth movie.
It's not funny. Like, that's just him being a megastar. Funny. Martin's You're So Crazy stand-up is easily top 10 all time. Let's stand up. And you're forgetting that he was the original host of Def Jam. Like, come on.
He reminds us that and Run Till That.
The host of Def Jam. Like, he is that dude.
Right. Did you see Will Smith is actually doing stand-up now these days?
No way. Is he really?
He's actually testing out, and he's actually like falling in love with it. So now he might become a stand-up himself.
Hey, Brandon, you follow Will Smith on Instagram?
I don't.
Oh my god, you gotta follow Will Smith on Instagram. It is easily
Didn't
one of
he
the
just
best
recently
things
get on Instagram?
A year ago. A year ago, he got on Instagram. He's easily one of the best follows on Instagram. The stuff he does.
Well, it seems like every time he posts, he's got something to say or something funny to do. I saw him making fun of his son's music video. I know.
Some ridiculous island that no one knows about but him because he has the money to go there.
Right. Okay, yeah. Martin is the comedian out of those two.
Yes, he is the comedian.
Will Smith started as a rapper. They got a show because his music videos were outlandish. Parents just don't understand and stuff like that. I mean, look at the opening
personally.
Nightmare on My Street. Did you know they did a music video of that, but they never released it? And just recently they released it, but it's like very staticky, like it's on a VHS rip. And it's a terrible fucking music video.
I didn't know they did what they did.
I can see why they didn't. Freddy Krueger's like not involved at all when they're confronting Freddy Krueger. It's like this weird ass, like huge buff dude that's like about to kill some people. I can see why they didn't release that.
I get why they didn't release that. And Summertime is just like a classic. That is the epitome of summer songs.
Yeah.
Like, if you ever got a summer playlist, you got to put that on.
In the summertime, if you're doing like a barbecue or something,
Ooh.
that's got to be the first song that kicks it.
Oh, it's got to be.
Yeah.
It's got to be. There's
Because Martin Lawrence intended to be funny, Will Smith never intended to be funny. He just ended up being
the show.
funny.
I'm just saying, if this is more of a great family feel-good show. If you want Martin to go to, I mean, the characters Martin plays in it, it's just
If you like
genius.
skits, Martin is the show to watch.
I guess it is skit.
Sinead. Oh, Gizmo's camera.
Rome was awesome. Rome was awesome.
You know, because I watched that show a lot when I was a kid. My favorite character of that whole show was Brumman. Because he's come in this very rich, preppy home, giving him actual culture and being hilarious about it. Like, okay, like I've been watching the shit out of Fresh Prince recently. You got in the first season, like when he's trying to have Ashley play the drums.
I get it, yeah. Which Tatiana is beautiful, by the way.
Tatiana Lee grew up to be a.
She is gorgeous.
Yeah, that's true. And Hillary was gorgeous. Carlton.
You know what? Side note, like after Major Pain.
The Saturday Night Live skit. Ladies Man. She was in Ladies
She's
Man.
in Ladies Man?
Yeah. She's the main chick in Ladies Man. The chick that he's chasing after. That's her. One much longer after.
Yeah, but I just like, I don't know. I wonder what Hillary's doing nowadays.
Saying Ladies Man, she was super intelligent and shit. So threw me off.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Yeah, she was in Ladies Man. Now that you said that, wasn't she like a scientist or whatever?
Something like that, yeah.
I remember like she was in a lab coat.
And he's like, yeah, I'd love to buy you a fish sandwich.
Yep. You're right, she was in that.
Looks like you shoved 2 hands down the back of your pants.
But even Hillary, Carlton, and Ashley cannot mess with Tommy, Pam, and Cole. Like, they're just...
Not at first. I would say the earlier seasons of Martin are better than the earlier seasons of Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. Fresh Prince, how to make the show keep being good.
Yeah.
Yes.
From season 1...
But every episode was about the same. He'd get upset with Gina. Oh, damn, Gina. And they end up making up at the end of the show. With Fresh Prince, you had a storyline from each character every time.
No.
Like Carlton's going through struggles, and their Uncle Phil said today.
I would dare to say there are more classic episodes of Martin than there are classic episodes of Fresh Prince.
Really? Why doesn't anybody imitate anything from Martin as they do Fresh Prince of Bel-Air?
Serious?
Like everybody knows the Carlton dance.
Yeah. Everybody says "What's up" too. That was Martin's catchphrase.
Everybody says "What's up" because of the fucking beer commercials.
Semantics. You just quoted Brumman Fifth Flow.
Yeah,
like,
that's the most memorable one. Or Shanae. I understand Shanae.
Shanae is great. I guess the downfall is all the best characters Martin played. Right. I mean, he had Martin by himself. He played his mom. He played Shanae.
That means
Rome.
You look forward to those episodes of those characters, but that also means that you're not going to get storyline from Martin because he's busy being the character.
This is true. But still, when you think Fresh Prince, maybe 3 episodes that are classic.
Well, like, Martin had his boys, but they never got into crazy antics like Will and Carl.
What do you mean they never got into crazy antics?
Not memorable ones. Like, Will Smith, Will and Carlton in Vegas having to compete in that contest. And they do that. Dun, 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 dun.
I'll give you that, but the episode where Martin's his heat gets turned off because he won't pay the $5 for the damn rent increase.
$5.
Well, yeah, $5. I can't pay the $5, man. I can't pay the $5. They send Cole out for a pizza. He comes back all frozen. Like they got some antics, man. Rhythm spoons. I guess, man.
Because they talked about struggles of being poor.
The guy growing up in Detroit, not Detroit,
But then also in Fresh Prince, you had Will Smith trying to fit in a place that he didn't fit in at.
I guess you got the Fresh Prince is more family oriented. You know what I'm saying? You get to see the family aspect of it. When
yeah, because Fresh Prince was even directed towards a wider audience.
Martin's just a grown-up sitcom, man.
Martin was directed towards the black community, obviously.
Well, of course, yeah.
Fresh Prince kind of was, but I mean, he was also moving into a rich family.
You could relate more to it.
But then they also touched on the subject, like when Will and Carlton got arrested.
Oh, subject matter, I will not argue with you. I there's no point in me even trying to make that debate.
So, Fresh Prince
on was on drugs at the dance.
Yeah, that was the episode I was thinking of. Was
matter they different skills. But I'm telling you, just straight laughs. If you want to laugh, I don't see how you pick Fresh Prince of Martin. Like, I just don't.
Yeah, but you can have a show that just makes you laugh. It can only last so long. You got it relatable.
It lasted one more season than Martin.
It did.
Like, come on.
But
because it was on NBC. On Fox, man.
It's a major now.
Thursday nights.
I think. Wasn't it?
When night was Fresh Prince on? I don't remember. I just remember always seeing it.
I remember seeing the episodes and getting excited for the next week.
Like, I know Martin was on Thursday nights. I don't remember what night Fresh Prince was on. Maybe Sunday? Nah, I went on Sunday
because it was prime time.
Yeah, I don't know. That's a good question for your viewers there. Trying to figure out when
put in the comments
Fresh Prince was on.
What was Fresh Prince? Okay, well then, and then my viewers are predominantly horror fans. There was Halloween episodes that go lower in Fresh Prince.
Dude, no.
Was there a lot of Halloween?
I'm trying to think of a good Halloween episode. Yes, there was. There was a great Halloween episode of Martin where Martin is he's that's cool. Give us a like.
So, I don't know. Somebody gave us a like and left.
The Thanksgiving episodes of Martin kill. They kill. Especially the episode where the boys, Martin, Tommy, and Cole, cook against Gina and Pam, and Bro Man comes in and just eats all the damn food.
Okay, but what about the first episode where they go to the seance with the dude from Beetlejuice? Where Will Smith fucking everything up because Hillary's husband bungee jumped and died.
Man, what's his name?
What, Hillary's husband?
Yeah, I can't think of his name.
I don't remember.
I'll think of it in a minute.
We got a viewer right now.
Because she says it all the time. I just can't think of the name of it.
What the fuck is his name? Why should he? Because he was the news anchor.
It's a really, really white sounding name, which is terrible to say.
But it was a black dude.
But it is. Oh my god, what is his name? I can't think of it.
I can't say Go Thunder. Yeah, Go Thunder. We're debating on what's the better show, Fresh Prince or Martin?
Martin's the better show. No, it's not. It is not the better show.
There was a couple of bad because there was the one bad episode. Was it the same episode where Will Smith has to go out and hit the tennis balls and everything's bad luck because he's causing.
Yeah, that's what it was.
Everybody?
What is the name of that show? What was the name of that dude?
I don't know.
What?
I can hear Hillary saying,
I can hear
Trevor.
Yes. Yes, Trevor.
Which is a very white name.
Fresh Prince what?
Fresh Prince because barely seen Martin.
You don't know what you're missing, man. Martin is classic. It is a classic show.
I don't know why Martin is not streaming on any of the streaming services because it wouldn't cost that much for a streaming service.
I got the box set, so it doesn't matter. No, it's not streaming because it's always on like BT and Century and all that. I bet
BT owns Fresh Prince.
Yeah. Like that. Well, I think Fresh Prince is on there too, but that's why. Okay, but honestly. So, I can think of, off the top of my head, 5 classic episodes of Martin. Minus Will's dad. Give me another classic episode of Fresh Prince.
The gun shot.
It's not a classic episode. It's a good episode, but it's not a classic episode. I mean, you could do
or the drug episode. Because, that drug episode equals to the Saved by the Bell episode of I'm so excited.
You could do without the drug episode. You can't think of a classic episode of Fresh Prince. It's just good all the way through. You can't think of a classic one.
Give me a classic Martin episode that everybody fucking...
Oh, easily. When Martin gets his CD player stolen. And he has the scene from New Jack City. And he's interrogating everybody. That was a classic episode. Another episode is when
the gun out one. We got the dad one.
I said minus the dad one because that's
instant classic right there.
The episode's not that good. Just that scene is so good
that episode wasn't funny.
No,
but it was good.
No, it wasn't that good.
It was good.
No,
you have this whole connection of finally, because everybody knew that Will's dad bailed on him.
It really wasn't that good.
And then Will's dad shows up, and then he bails on him again.
That scene makes it good. It really wasn't that good of a episode.
Do you believe the whole story on Facebook to where Will cried because that was the actual thing that hit him? I don't know.
Will's dad.
Yeah.
I mean,
I didn't believe that either.
Will got so far into the character that Uncle Phil saw that Will was that far into it. That's why he hugged him.
Because that's when Uncle Phil realized that Will was going to actually be a good actor.
Real emotions came out. So he was like, okay, let me hug this dude because he took way too far. When
he hugs him and the hat comes off, usually a director would say, cut, that fucked it up. No,
he killed that scene. I mean, that scene was great.
Oh, man, you're not human if that scene doesn't get you.
I told you, name me another episode minus that episode, because that scene is just, he says, how come you don't want me? You're not human if you don't feel something. Right. That's terrible.
There's, okay. When Will and his wife, or in the second to last season, they're doing the therapy session with George Jefferson.
Right. They never get married, by the way.
No, they never got married. She was the season before the last season. Yeah, the last season was interesting. Oh, a good, memorable Fresh Prince episode is the Ties episode where they go see the hypnotist. And then Will Smith comes back because he's still under the hypnotist. So every time a bell rings, he ends up starting to act like a little baby child.
Yeah, but see, I can go to, there's a hypnotist episode. These shows are really similar. They're very similar. Let's see.
Fresh Prince came before Martin.
I'm thinking guest star appearances.
Guest star appearances, Fresh Prince.
Fresh Prince wins, but yeah, Martin had Biggie Smalls in it, man. Right before that.
Yeah, but in Fresh Prince, even just in the first season, you already had Isaiah Thomas, Evander Holyfield, another early actress name that I can't think of.
It did have Chris Rock in an ugly dress.
Oh yeah, the date that Will Smith had to go on.
Yeah.
Chris Rock in a dress.
Chris Rock was ugly as all get out in that dress. That was terrible.
How did he end up in that date?
Like I don't really have points to argue. Like, cause I like both shows, but I'm more partial to Martin. It's just funnier.
Which had the better finale?
Fresh Prince. When Will's in the house by himself and he talks to Uncle Phil and says, "I want you to call me like you call your other kids." Yeah, it was a better finale. The Martin finale was kind of.
Well, and then the relationship between Will and Carlton. That's a relationship that you don't see in Martin. That's almost even a stronger relationship than Martin and Gina.
There is not a better. Name me a better couple on a television show than Martin and Gina. Name me one.
Martin and Gina. On any sitcom.
Anyone. I defy you to name me one.
Dan and Roseanne.
There's just some bickering though. They bickered at each other. I mean, you could tell they loved each other, but they bickered at each other.
Ross and Rachel.
See, I didn't watch Friends.
Well, you don't understand this shit.
I guess you're right. You know, Friends is a ripoff of Living Single. A complete ripoff of Living Single.
Living Single came after.
No.
Started.
No. Living Single came first.
Are you sure?
I'm positive. I am positive. It's a complete ripoff of Living Single.
Oh, while Living Single had a good cast.
Interesting tidbit.
While Living Single had a good cast, Friends had a much better cast.
Did it?
Very much cohesive unit to where you can have an episode with these two friends, and then you can have an episode with these two friends and stuff like that.
That's the same thing Living Single did.
In Living Single, you either had the relationship with I can't remember. Fuck.
Because you didn't watch the show.
I did, but it's been a long time.
It's the exact same premise as Living Single. I promise you. Look it up when we're done here. They stole everything from Living Single.
Another better relationship than Martin and Gina? Earl and Frank Sinclair.
Why you gotta do that? I love dinosaurs.
I knew it. That's why I
love dinosaurs. All right, human relationship. You can't.
Dudes in suits.
Martin and Gina are classic. They go together great. I don't know why you're trying to argue that.
Who was Martin's best character?
Martin's best character? I'm telling you, man, Jerome.
Was that the security guard?
No, the security guard's Otis.
See, I love Otis.
Jerome is by far the better character. He is the better character.
You need a beer?
I do.
Can you explain Martin's character?
All right. Now that he's gone, Martin is a better show. If you've not seen it, you got to watch Martin. It is the funnier show. I promise you, you will laugh all the way through it. It's really hard to argue against this show, though. We are watching Fresh Prince. And it is very, very difficult to argue. But I'm just more partial to Martin. Martin had funnier episodes. It is what it is. But Fresh Prince isn't bad. It's just not. I mean, Gizmo, what are you doing? Anyway. Characters. Martin, get off of me. Martin played his mom. He played Shanae. Played Jerome. Played Otis. Dragonfly Jones. When he's doing the karate. Come on, man. It's classic, good, funny stuff. and you can't argue with it. I just don't know how anyone would even try to argue that. But this is a good show. I will say this though. Aunt Viv, first Aunt Viv's the better one, not second Aunt Viv. Yeah, there you go. For the people here, which one's your favorite Aunt Viv?
The first one.
We didn't switch characters in the middle.
What? I mean, the second video was that's a tough one.
It's first Aunt Viv. We didn't have to switch characters in the middle. I gave you my reason that I would give
That there's
Fresh
no
Prince
characters. Well,
the edge.
Shit happens during a TV show.
You can't film in the same room as your
Yeah. Okay. Well,
wife, though, in the show. Like,
there was no character switch, but why couldn't Martin and Gina be in the same room during the last season?
The sexual harassment deal, that kind of killed it. And Martin's making a comeback. They're in talks to do another Martin, which is going to suck because Tommy's dead. But
Tommy's dead?
How did you not know this? Yeah, Tommy's dead.
Tommy's the bigger guy.
Yeah, Tommy's the taller one.
Who's the smaller one?
Cole.
Yeah,
Tommy died.
I like Cole because he was stupid like me.
Tommy died like 5 years ago. Like
How did he die? He wasn't that old.
He had a. I can lie and tell you, but I don't know. I just know that he passed away.
Was it like natural causes, or did he self-inflict?
No, it wasn't. He was sick with something. I can't remember what it was.
Like a natural disease.
Yeah.
Well, see, in Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, nobody died or anything. Yeah, I got.
No. Uncle Phil's gone.
Uncle Phil's gone now.
You can't do Fresh Prince then.
Well, no, they're not even in talks to do that.
You could do Martin again.
You can do Martin again because they all want a career again.
Martin's got so much money, dude.
Martin has not been relevant for a while. Did you see his last stand-up? It kind of sucked. Yeah, it sucked pretty bad. His last good one was Run Till That.
Run Till That was great. Hey, man, you gotta practice, though. When you're a millionaire and just sit in your house all day, you ain't gotta worry about that.
Well, when you're a millionaire and those numbers are slowly going down, you got to do something. And then he tried to do a stand-up, and his last thing was just fucking awful. He kind of recycled jokes.
Was he?
Yeah.
I didn't see it, so.
He was really trying to recycle jokes, and he was making it too unrelatable. And that's what people love about stand-up is they like to hear jokes. They're like, oh, I relate to that, you know? And he was just like telling like a Fantasyland story throughout it. And it wasn't that great.
That sucks.
I mean, Run Till That was relatable. When you're getting drunk and bitching about your mother-in-law making shitty ass macaroni and cheese and shit like that. It's relatable to a lot of people.
You're making my point, man. Martin's funny.
Stand-up wise, yes.
Fair enough.
We haven't seen Will Smith's stand-up yet.
Is he really doing stand-up?
Yes. He's been testing out in like the smaller, like the. Oh my god! Like the Pauly Shore owned one. Yeah. Fun fact: Will Smith did a show along with Dolph Ziggler.
Really?
Yeah.
Dolph Ziggler's doing stand-up?
Yeah, you didn't know that?
No.
Yeah. He's more of an experienced stand-up than Will Smith was.
Wow.
He actually had a bigger reaction than Will Smith did.
I believe it.
I don't fucking believe it because Will Smith's hilarious and Dolph Ziggler is Dolph Ziggler. I mean, he can tell jokes about people in the wrestling background.
I can't believe Dolph Ziggler's doing stand-up.
Yeah, he's been doing it for like several years now.
That is really funny.
Anytime he gets a chance, like on the road, stuff like that, they stop at a comedy club, and he goes and does a set.
So you bring out the Spirit Squad outfit?
And he even recently said it's on the WWE Network, he even recently said he's like, he can't do more than a 5-minute set. He don't have a full set right now. Otherwise, he's lost.
I believe, man, he's gone. half an hour on this thing. A little over half an hour.
Hey, that leads into the next one. Let's talk about stand-up.
Oh, stand-up comedians?
I can debate this. Who's your favorite stand-up of all time?
Oh, Richard Pryor. It's hands down Richard.
See, my answer changes on a daily basis because I love stand-up that much and I watch a lot of stand-up. It's always hard for me to do it. Sometimes I'm a Kevin Hart fan. Sometimes I'm a Jim Brewer fan. Sometimes I'm a Joe Coy fan.
Give me your top 3 right now.
Top 3 of all time?
Nope, your top 3 right now.
Right now? That are actually still doing shows now.
They're actually still doing shows.
Does it have to go in order?
Nope.
Well, no particular order. I mean, I still love Kevin Hart.
Okay.
I love Jim Brewer.
Okay.
And Joe Coy.
I will smack you in your face right now.
Who's a stand-up right now that I did not mention?
How do you not have Chappelle in your top 3?
Oh, since he finally left Africa and came back.
There's no way on this planet you should not have Chappelle in your top 3.
I loved his new Netflix stand-up.
Dave Chappelle is so good. It is.
Well, Dave Chappelle is that he keeps it more than 100. He's more like 110, 120.
Chappelle's so good, it's unfair, dude. I guarantee you, if you ask any of the big comedians who their favorite comedian was, they would all say Chappelle.
Do you have a favorite white comedian? Or let me change that. Outside of black comedian?
Chappelle's just funny all the way around. Like, it has nothing to do with that.
Right.
I'm partial to Gabriel Iglesias myself. Fluffy's hilarious.
You like Jeff Dunham and all?
Dunham is good. His last stand-up in Ireland, I didn't like.
I liked the Terrorist dude, but other than that, it wasn't that great.
I could have done without that. Let's see. Who else do I like here?
Well, see, because Jeff Dunham still gets away with the non-PC shit because it's dummies saying it, not him. So he gets away with it, but if you just a stand-up.
I like Seinfeld. Seinfeld's good.
What's the dwarf's name that's popular right now? There's a little dude
he's
that's
good.
Just fucking killing it.
He's good.
Like Daniel Williams or something like that.
He's good. He's funny. Gary Owen's funny.
I love Gary Owens just because he's the only white dude that's more than welcome in any kind of black community ever.
Right? I know. It's so funny.
What about the chicks? Like that Ilza, whatever her name is.
I don't know. I could lie and say there's a bunch of female comedians that I know, but there's really not. Like,
have you watched like a lot of the female comedians?
No. For whatever reason, I just don't. Like, I don't think Amy Schumer's funny.
No, I can't stand it.
I'll
agree with that. Amy Schumer, nothing but terrible vagina jokes.
Who else is it that I don't think's that funny?
Lisa Lampanelli.
She is terrible.
She's terrible.
Like, no joke. I just don't get the appeal. I don't know.
I think well, she appeals to the black crowd because she talks about how great black dick is.
Yeah, but that's not.
But that's also along the lines of Amy Schumer, just talking about her vagina.
I feel like that's cool for one special, but then it runs its course, and you're just like, okay, what do you got?
Who was a surprising stand-up?
Is her name Amy Choi? Is that her name?
Oh, I know who you're talking
her.
about. Yeah.
I like her. She's cool. She's funny. My phone just went off. I don't know where it is. Oh, I'm sitting on it.
It's up your ass.
That's what it is. That's funny. Joy of having kids. Peppa Pig. Dude, I really do not know a lot of female comedians. Because even if you would say,
you notice that we have not once mentioned Cat Williams. because his first like two were great, but then after that it just got repetitive.
I feel like you got to put Cat in a special box.
Yeah, a special box and you put it in the short bus.
Cat is funny.
He's funny when you're fucking like stoned out of your mind.
I just wouldn't go. I wouldn't put Cat in my top 3.
I wouldn't even put him in my like top 10 of all time. And if he wasn't like still, I think he's still doing stand up. He said he retired, but then now he's still doing stand up because he's going broke.
I mean, Cat's good though.
Cat will get you laugh. Well, I mean, like
I'll give you his first 3 were great. Pippin is hilarious.
Is that the one who's in the green suit?
No,
I like the one where he's in the green suit.
Pippin that's the one in the green suit's Pip Chronicles.
I like that one.
Pippin's when he's in DC.
Oh yeah, that where he talks about riding a motorcycle.
Yeah.
I like that.
That was great. I like this. I like the one that's on the last one that's on Netflix.
Yeah, it is okay.
It's pretty good.
But then you see what he does on his outside life, and you almost don't want to support him.
And we don't know these people. That's the deal. Like, that's the thing everyone has to keep in mind, is you don't really know them. You only see a side of them they want you to see.
Right, but yeah, we also love these stand-up comedians because they tell stories from their real life.
Yeah.
It's relatable, and they just make it funny.
You're right. Fair enough.
Like, I mean, look at Kevin Hart taking his mom's death and making it fucking hilarious. Like, I can never do that.
No, there's no way I can joke about that.
That's it. That's insane. I mean, I can tell funny stories about my dad all day long, but I couldn't make a whole fucking skit out of my dad's funeral or anything like that.
Well, I mean, as Shakespeare once said, a tragedy is just a comedy misunderstood. There's funny in everything. You just gotta find it.
You know, it was also another great stand-up comedian was Tim Allen. His stand-up don't get enough credit. Or here's going, Bob Saget.
Really? You thought his stand-up was good?
I think it's good because we're used to seeing Bob Saget on Full House being a squeaky clean dad.
I know.
And then you watch his stand-up and he's the most foul-mouthed,
some people can't
dirty
go back.
Motherfucker.
Some people can't go back, man. Like,
even in one of his stand-ups, he's talking about having sexual fantasies on the Olsen twins.
I don't want to think about the Full House dad doing that. Like, some people just can't go back. I'm sorry. You can't. You gotta be that guy.
But yeah, he's talking about having fantasies about the damn twins.
Yeah, but could you? I'm trying to think of someone else that would be like that. Well, I don't know another wholesome dad like that. You would just be out of your mind. Like, what are you doing? I don't
A
know.
lot of times we see these stand-ups first before they get their shows.
Bob Saget. That is crazy.
He's fucking filthy as shit. You thought like Cat Williams or somebody like that was.
I believe you. That's the thing. Is I believe you. It's just weird.
Have you not watched the Bob Saget stand-up?
No, I've not.
You're in for a treat.
I will have to do that. Put that on my bucket list.
I mean, yeah, he straight up said like during filming, as the Olsen twins got older, they got more attractive, and he even
They're
talked
not
about
that cute.
What are
they doing?
I mean, their sister Elizabeth Olsen, who
They have a sister?
Scarlet Witch, Elizabeth Olsen.
Seriously?
That's their younger sister. Yeah. That's the third sister of the Olsen twins. The younger sister is Elizabeth Olsen.
So there's 3 of them?
Yeah. It was Scarlet Witch in the Marvel universe.
I did not know that. I thought it was just those 2.
Look at Elizabeth Olsen and
I'll have
compare
to
her
now.
to the Olsen twins. They look a lot alike, but Elizabeth Olsen looks actually healthy.
I'll have
and
to.
looks good. You didn't know she was an Olsen?
No,
Yeah.
I thought it was just those two.
Turns out I wouldn't say she's not the most successful because the Olsens still have a successful like fashion line and shit like that. But Elizabeth Olsen's the only one relevant anymore, and
What are the Olsen twins up to? I wonder.
they're doing their fashion line out of New York. I don't know what their fashion line's called, but they're still making money. That's why they wouldn't do Fuller House.
Really?
Yeah, because they were too big.
They should do it. Be good for them.
Well, Netflix offered them a shit ton of money.
And they turned it down.
They turned it down because they're still fucking borderline billionaires.
Man, I did not know there was three of them.
Yeah, Elizabeth Olsen's the younger sister. You have the twins, and you have Elizabeth, who's Scarlet Witch, or she's naked in Old Boy. Have you seen that one?
Yeah, but I just didn't know she was an Olsen.
Yeah, she's an Olsen. You didn't know her real name was the whole time?
I didn't. I did not put two and two together.
So, like, you know the real names of everybody else, Robert Downey Jr., Chris Evans, all that.
Mm-hmm.
You didn't realize Elizabeth Olsen.
No. And now that you say that, I can see it, but
yeah, I mean, if you look at her face, she looks like an Olsen. She really does. A healthy Olsen that actually ate a sandwich or two.
bro, Gizmo. He is like jumping all over me.
It's like Bob Saget, like in his fantasy with the Olsen twins. Don't get mad at me. Shut up. You're a cranky asshole. You know that?
I don't think he liked I said I was going to throw him. Oh, he got out of the way. Bob Saget. That's terrible. I'm still a fan of Carlin. Carlin's great.
George Carlin? Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. Because, like, the shit that he said back then still is relevant.
Yeah. His stand-up's timeless.
It's very truthful. Like, it doesn't matter what side of the political party that you're on. He straight up smacked the truth into your face.
That he did.
So that's like I'm sick of seeing all the political hate on social media these days.
It's always been there. You're just seeing it now. Because
everybody
everyone
has
has
a voice.
Yeah. It's just the way it goes, man.
But everybody used to still get along. Now it's, well, if you're with this party, I don't want to be friends with you. There's some exceptions. I mean, like at me, the crowd that we hang out with, I'm the liberal and everybody else is hardcore Republican.
I mean,
well, and then look at my brother's post too.
As Chris Rock once said, no one is all the way anything. If you're all the way conservative, you're crazy. If you're all the way liberal, you're crazy.
Well, that's
not one thing.
That's the thing. I cannot stand far right, and I cannot stand far left.
There's no way.
I like the ones that are, close towards the center. I'll bark at the ones that are close to the center that disagree with me.
Or I'll do it this way. You can't be all the way liberal and have your house broken into and be like, oh my god!
Right.
Well, maybe you should have had a gun. You can't be all the way conservative and then have...
What side of the spectrum do you fall on? Being a black male here.
I'm an independent, man. I think with my head. Whichever one I agree with more is the one I go with. I mean, I'm not really...
See, you're the one that just doesn't want to argue. You stand right there on that middle.
It's not that I don't want to argue. I think it's pointless to argue those sides. I mean, no one's all the way one thing. There's stuff I'm conservative about. There's stuff I'm liberal about.
So I have my buddy from the horror community. His name's Thayer. He is hardcore, love Trump and all that stuff. And me and him are constantly clashing on Facebook stuff like that. But then we also know that that's just our opinion, so we're not going to hate each other and have opinions.
The thing is, you can't... How do I want to word that? You can't let your political party run your life.
You can't let your political party, divide.
That's the dumbest thing in the world to me. I don't understand that. But
that's how it is these days.
I'm just one guy. I don't know, man. I don't know.
Just like sitcoms.
Kind of. We
What-
circle back full circle there.
What's your favorite white sitcom?
Like all what? Ugh, this is gonna sound terrible.
There's a lot of them. There's a lot of them.
So this is gonna sound horrible, but you have to know the backstory, and I don't like going into the backstory tonight. I love Reba.
That's a great show.
Reba is by far like one of my favorite sitcoms of all time.
Van is the shit.
Dude,
I love Van.
and it is so crazy. Like, it was the first time I saw like real problems with the white family. Like she had a daughter have a baby. She had a teenage mother. She was going through a divorce.
That is a very relatable show for
Like it was
anybody.
crazy.
That's
All the stuff that was going on in that show. But yeah, Reba's a great show. I like Reba.
That is a great show. I always forget about it. See, I love sitcoms, and when I talk about sitcoms, I forget about all the really good ones.
Uh-huh.
Reba's amazing. I love Van. Barbara Jean just cracked me up because she was like a
Dude, Barbara Jean
dumbass.
was funny.
She was a dumbass.
I liked Kira. Kira was great.
Oh yeah, 'cause she put everybody in their place.
Kira was funny.
Even during that season where she disappeared from many episodes, because I went and researched why she disappeared. It's because she had an eating
Yeah,
disorder.
she had an eating disorder. Hence why they make the joke when she comes back where their band goes, "Where you been?" She's like, "I went to go get something to eat."
Yeah, I knew that. That's too funny.
I know, right? Like Reba is a good show, man.
Who thought that Reba McEntire herself would actually be that funny?
Reba is hilarious. Reba is hilarious.
She tried again with a sitcom, but that failed.
Did she really?
Yeah, it just came out like a year or two ago, and she tried again, and it got canceled after the first season. She tried to strike gold again, but the cast wasn't there and shit like that.
Have you watched The Connors?
I've been watching the Connors. I keep up
Is
with
it good?
It's not Roseanne good, but if you were a fan of Roseanne, like the whole series freehand, you're gonna keep watching it because you want to see where these characters go.
Mm.
But then after the whole Roseanne controversy, while she's not even on there anymore, she is a big hole in the show. We miss Roseanne. Her foul mouth, no matter if you like her or not.
I can take it or leave it.
There's a lot of good sitcoms these days.
Yeah.
Have you watched that Cool Kids show, or whatever, with the old
No,
people?
I've been meaning to watch it.
I've been meaning to watch that too. I think that looks hilarious.
I didn't mean to watch it. I haven't watched it.
The sitcoms I've been watching right now is The Neighborhood. I've been watching that because it has Max Greenfield from New Girl in it.
Yeah.
And it has Cedric the Entertainer.
Looks funny.
It started out rough, but it's getting really funny. And then the other one is Damian Wayans Jr. I can't remember what that
what's the name of that show? Because it comes on right after The Neighborhood.
Yeah, it comes right after The Neighborhood.
Can't think of it.
But that show is actually even funnier than The Neighborhood. Where they take in the pop star into their home and he's trying to live like a normal life.
Sitcoms will make a comeback, man.
They are, and they need to, because I grew up on sitcoms and I love the shit out of
They're
it.
great.
I can't get into the hour-long, serious dramas and shit like that.
It depends on what it is.
I like a good, just 30-minute laugh is what I like.
It depends on what it is. There's some good hour-long shows that I just get into.
See, and I try to avoid the hour-long shows because I know I won't continue watching them because I just don't have the time to watch them.
I am still in shock that you have not watched Game of Thrones. I
watched the first season.
Really in shock of this.
I watched the first season, and after the first season, I just wasn't that into it.
Game of Thrones is amazing.
Like I said, I was into the King dude, Peter Dinklage's character. Especially when he said the line of somebody asked him how does he see himself dying? And he said something like a wine full, or a belly full of wine and a mouth full of like pussy or something like that. I'm like, oh, this guy's cool as shit.
You would just love you would love Game of Thrones, man. Like
what turned me off was that fucking little kid that became king. He was the
Bran?
biggest prick.
Not Bran, but oh God, what's his name? Can't think of it right now.
You know, a little blonde kid.
Yeah.
Little fucker. Fuck him.
I want to say Joffrey, but that's not right.
That's the thing that another thing too is if you show me a character that
Is
I
it
absolutely hate, I don't even want to watch.
It might be Joffrey.
Sounds right. Sounds like a name I'd hate because they just add because that's a stupid name.
I don't know. I gotta think about it.
And I'm also glad that I didn't get hooked on Game of Thrones because they make you wait 2 years until the next.
It's only
season.
this season that they're making you wait 2
But even
years.
before that, you had
and
to
it's
wait
out
a
in
year
April.
every time.
Yeah, because HBO, man, they spend a crap load each episode.
The last time
so
I followed,
so much money.
The last time I followed HBO shows was Sopranos and Oz. That was the last time I followed shows.
I've recently gotten into Oz.
You've just recently gotten into it now?
Just recently.
It's so good.
Yeah.
So fucked up.
I'll watch Oz.
So good.
Recently. That's why I waited so long. Because I was afraid I was going to be like, I don't want to watch this.
And that's a show that it just ended up like Sopranos pissed me the fuck off because you like watched all these seasons.
You like the way it ended?
No. And then the writers or creators or whatever, I'm like, oh, we left it open-ended for you to decide. Fuck you. You were supposed to decide.
Wasn't there a writer's strike going on when they did that or something?
I think it was around the time that was a writer's strike. But still. Okay, well then don't end that show.
That's the same way with Lost. Lost was terrible.
See, that's what I heard. That Lost was great until you got the finale.
When you got to the writer's strike, it was just, what are we doing?
I almost even asked Matthew Fox that question because
should have.
Because I was working at a bar in Wichita, and he was in Wichita learning how to fly a plane that he bought after the show ended. And I went out and talked to him. But I just wanted to be friendly with him. I didn't want to be like, hey, what the fuck was up with this show? And
I
this
would
shitty-ass fucking ending.
I would have. Because he probably would have been like, hey, man, I got paid for it.
But when I finally talked to him, he was already hammered. Because he started there at like noon and was like eating our like nachos and shit like that. 10 hours later, he's still there, and it's our karaoke night. And he's getting drunk.
He goes sing?
He didn't get up and sing, but anytime a good-looking female would get up and sing, he would look at him and be like, hey. And that's when the word got out that Matthew Fox was there.
That's funny.
And then he went home with a female in each arm.
There you did.
And did not pay his tab that night. He came back the next day.
Oh, okay. I was like, you guys just got like robbed?
No, because we were the type of bar that we would take your card.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So he left, and he came back the next morning and was just kind of, my bad. My boss was like, hey, we don't give a fuck who you are. And I'm in the background going, hey, I know who you are. And I watch you go home with a couple of Kansans.
That fits. Oh my gosh.
Now we talk about
I don't know. Like this went from Fresh Prince and Martin to everywhere.
And that's why it would be a good show.
I know, right? Like you said random, and this is very, very random.
Like any feature shows we can have the headline and it can turn into anything else.
There you go.
I think one of these times we need to do a stream from Mark's house.
Yeah, we do.
And get him involved.
Yeah,
we can just all argue.
Oh my gosh.
And if I can know ahead of time, I can advertise it.
That works. We'll do it. We'll do it. You guys off for 2 weeks for darts?
Yeah, we start back up on the 9th.
On the 9th.
Yeah, so not this Wednesday, but next Wednesday. Which I fucking hate because we got to go to Augusta for 1. 2, that is the anniversary of when I found my dad dead.
Oh, man. That's tough.
Yeah.
Why you gotta kill the mood?
What?
We were laughing, joking.
No, yeah. I still have to joke. Yeah. Like I was debating on if I even wanted to go, which I'm gonna go.
Yeah. Yeah. We've almost been talking for an hour.
We are approaching the hour.
I'm telling you, dude, that's why we need to do a podcast. We need to do a podcast. We know way too much stuff.
Right. Because it can start in one random ass subject as Martin versus Fresh Prince and just trail off
we
and
can
just
trail off and go anywhere we need to.
And that one makes a good podcast.
In my opinion, is what it does. It makes sense to me.
And since we can't afford the equipment to do an actual legit podcast, we'll just randomly go live on.
Hey man, you get a mic.
Yeah, I did upgrade to a mic.
No one needs a mic.
And I'm glad I did because I went back and watched some of my old YouTube videos. I'm like, oh, I can swipe it and watch it because I can't even fucking hear myself.
I'm wondering if I'm too far away.
Oh no,
My voice is.
It'll pick up. I'm sure it picked up this and even the faint fucking background of Fresh Prince of Bel-Air.
That is crazy.
And this was a cheap ass mic. It was only $7.
Not bad.
Yeah, especially after I hear how much audio it picks up. It picks up everything around it.
Very good.
So if you're trying to be a secluded thing, that's not the mic to do. If you want everything in the background to be picked up, that's a good mic to purchase.
All right.
Well, since we're hitting an hour, we'll end it there. That was a 1 hour episode of us debating about stupid shit. This is my boy Antwan. You know me, Interface all day. Like, subscribe, don't disturb the peace. And I'll check y'all later. Late.
Not bad, sir.
It's
Get out.